Hello guys and welcome to Walking Project. It's 2018 and it's about time for me to review the Xiaomi Mi Note 3. Probably the best premium mid-range phone at the market right now, and I'm gonna go as far as saying that that's a OnePlus 5T killer. Why? Let's find out. Okay guys, so let's start with a quick unboxing over here. Nice little cardboard box. I'm gonna leave that on the side. We've got something in Chinese over here which I unfortunately don't understand. We've got the SIM ejection tool and some books over here. And a case. Semi-transparent, very slim and very flexible case, guys. It's really nice. I'm rocking it every day because I don't want this to be the next phone which I'm gonna break the screen. So yeah, the screen definitely kudos to Xiaomi for including the screen, guys. It's a nicer price. So now, what do we have in the box? We've got a quick charger. How quick is that charger? Let's find out straight away. Check this out. Mi Note 3, 3500 milliamp hours of battery, 30 minutes 54%, 60 minutes 91%, and full charge 1 hour 25 minutes, guys. That's basically as fast as the OnePlus 5T, and basically it is faster than the Galaxy S9, so excellent results for 300 bucks, guys. Now the charger aside, what else do we have? The USB Type-C cable and something very important. Since the phone doesn't really have a 3.5mm jack, we have this USB Type-C adapter, and this is gonna blow your socks off, guys. Now compared to the Pixel adapter and compared to the HTC adapter, the Pixel adapter is out of the game straight away. It's really bad. But knowing how good the HTC adapter is, the Xiaomi adapter manages to get better sound quality and more bass and volume than the HTC adapter, which is surprising, guys. The only adapter comparable to this one is the Essential Phone adapter, which is quite expensive. So basically excellent results. The headphone jack is not gonna disappoint. It's one of the best I have ever seen, guys. Excellent job, Xiaomi. Okay, so let's cover design and build quality very quickly. I'm overall very happy with both the design and build quality, but I can't just close my eyes and say that it's something unique. As you can see, on the right side there's the Xiaomi Mi Note 3, and on the left side there's the Huawei P10. You can see that that's basically the same phone, but a little bit stretched with a bigger screen, 5.5 inches. IPS LCD screen, by the way, at 1080p. And at the back, the difference is that we've got Glass Plus NFC over here, and we've got the metal back over here. The camera placement is more or less the same. So basically, I mean, that's a good thing in my opinion, because the phone is very subtle, but as you can see, it attracts quite a lot of fingerprints as well. So I highly advise you to use the case, guys. But overall, it's very nice in the hand. The build quality is absolutely phenomenal, guys. Check this out. We've got a metal sides over here. The power button is very nice and clicky. Volume rockers, the antenna lines over here. On this side, we've got our dual SIM tray. We don't have a memory card slot, but at least I've got 64 gigs on board, coupled with 6 gigs of RAM. The other option is 128 gigs with again 6 gigs of RAM, so I'm not gonna miss the memory card slot too much. And we've got an air blaster over here, guys. That's almost extinct in nowadays phones. And at the bottom we've got the USB Type-C port, one microphone, one speaker, and the other speaker is over here. And in case you're wondering how does the stereo setup work on this phone, you've got the one speaker here, and check this out, guys. Full volume. Yeah. The sound and the overall volume loudness is excellent on this phone, guys. It's almost as good as the Samsung Galaxy S9, which is on a very high level, but that's like the second best. And the thing is that the stereo separation over here is like 80% here and only 20% over here, very similar to the Huawei Mate 10, but overall I'm very happy of the sound output of this phone, guys. And before I get to the specifications of this phone, let me show you the two methods of unlocking the screen. Fingerprint reader, extremely fast and accurate, guys. Absolutely 100% unlock rate. Check this out. It's very quick and very responsive. And the other option is face unlock. Let me just bend down a little bit like that, and I'm going to show you the face unlock. Check this out. It's not on the OnePlus 5T level, but I would say it's the second best, But let me give you a quick pro tip over here. I am running the Chinese firmware. If you want to flash the global firmware, you're gonna lose the face unlock feature. So my advice is stick to this one. The only disadvantage, I'm gonna tell you from now on, the only disadvantage is that the Gmail doesn't sync properly all the time. Sometimes you're gonna get your emails late, sometimes you gotta go to the application and refresh it yourself. I've tried everything, but for whatever reason, you know, because of the strict restrictions you have, strict restrictions, yeah, the strict measures you have about battery saving of this phone, guys, well, it is restricting the Gmail for some reason. And if you worry about installing the Google Maps, flashing packages and this and that, just don't. Go to the Xiaomi store and download the whole package, guys. It's gonna download a bunch of Google related applications. So basically, again, apart from the Gmail, everything else is gonna run smoothly and sync on time. Now, one very cool quirk of this phone is when you go to the settings, you can see the main specifications of the phone. And when you go to all specs, you can see absolutely everything, guys. Now, it's running Android version 7.1.1 with a security patch level of 1st of March 2018. No Oreo, but to be honest with you, I'm having a stable Mi UI, yeah, 9.5, so I have seen absolutely no bugs with this phone and I can't really complain, guys. I don't miss Oreo, to be honest with you, let alone Android PewDiePie. And now while we're still here on the software department, guys, I can easily say that this is the most customizable UI on the market right now. Check this out. Vlogging project on the top over here. You can put basically whatever you like. You can put the clock over here on the left hand side. You can program those buttons to be back, recent, or the other way around. You can operate with the fingerprint reader as well only. I mean, so many options, guys, as well as themes. Check this out. I don't know what's the name of that theme, I gotta double check, but check this out, guys. It's absolutely phenomenal. It really goes very well with the phone, and check how responsive is this phone, guys. It's so buttery smooth. Snapdragon 660 on a 1080p phone, that's magic, guys. It's so quick and responsive. I can't really tell you more because it's absolutely phenomenal. You're gonna have absolutely no problems, no lag, no overheating as well, so performance definitely thumbs up. Let me show you some benchmarks. So that's benchmark, guys. As you can see, very high results everywhere, but I mean, you know, benchmarks is one thing and real-time usage is another thing, but I can't really complain. Let me show a couple of other screenshots that I have. That's the CastJab benchmark. When it comes down to gaming, check this out. The overall score is not very high, but check this one out, 44 FPS, which basically doubles in terms of real-time usage. So we're gonna have about 90 FPS everywhere, guys. And let me show you what else. Let me show you one, what else? Oh, here, yeah. Okay, so that's Epic Citadel, 60.1 FPS on ultra high quality, guys. I mean, gaming wise, take my word for it, there's absolutely no point of showing off games, guys. This phone is not going to disappoint in the gaming department. By the way, one more thing about the software. Check the amount of bloat that this phone comes up with, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. I had to uninstall all those applications, but there are like 20-25 of them. Ridiculous. That's the most bloated phone I have ever used, but I'm happy to report that once you deactivate or uninstall all of those applications, the phone is still battery smooth, so no big deal over here. And now let's have a look at battery life. 3500 milliamp hours of battery, 1080p screen plus Snapdragon 660. That's a recipe for an amazing battery life, guys. Check what I've got over here. 8 hours 20 minutes of screen on time Wi-Fi only. 6 hours 34 minutes, I guess this makes use. 7 hours 53 minutes, guys. 6 hours 47 minutes here. 6 hours 33 minutes over here. Now you can see with 6 hours 33 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes on Mortal Kombat here. 7 hours 17 minutes, guys. Now again, Mortal Kombat, almost 3 hours. Can you imagine? 3 hours of Mortal Kombat with 7 hours of screen on time. And latest one, 6 hours 27 minutes mixed usage. And bear something else in mind. This phone does not support band 20. So basically your phone is constantly looking for better reception, especially if you're in the UK over here, which reduces the battery life a little bit. But overall, 6 hours on 4G and 8 hours of screen on time Wi-Fi only, this phone is a killer, guys. That's basically on the level of the OnePlus 5T, which is amazing already. Okay, so what about the screen, guys? Check how many options you've got for the color correction over here. Warm, standard, cool, you can adjust the contrast as well. You've got plenty of other options over here. You've got reading mode, brightness level, text size, double tap screen to wake, absolutely everything you could ever wish for. As well as when you go to photos, check this out, the quality of the screen, guys. This is an amazing 1080p screen, guys. If all of the 1080p screens were like that, I wouldn't want 4K, to be honest with you, but this is absolutely good enough. You can see the blacks. Check this out. It's almost like an AMOLED level, guys. Excellent, amazing screen. I can't really say anything about the screen except one tiny little thing. Very similar to the Xperia XZ. On low brightness, the screen tends to be a little bit on the pinkish side, just a little bit. But once you crank the brightness all the way up, or at least on 70% like that, you can't really notice that. I really don't know what was the reason for that, but it's not a big deal. I can definitely live with that. And your eyes are getting used to that quickly, so no issues here. Okay guys, so if you watched the review up until now, you see that the phone is basically amazing for the price and for what it is. But there's one minor gripe with this phone, and that's the camera setup. You see, we've got a dual camera at the back, both 12 megapixels with optical image stabilization, and we've got a 16 megapixel front facing camera. And unfortunately, the quality of none of these cameras is good. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now, first of all, the front camera is 16 megapixels. That's a highly interpolated 8 megapixel camera, no more than that. Because when I see the photos, I just don't see that 16 megapixels. There are no details, everything is blurry, and it's just not a good front-facing camera, guys. Let's have a look at a couple of examples. So now when it comes down to the back cameras, they're not that bad actually, especially in good lighting conditions. You can get some pretty good photos. Now the secondary camera is a telephoto one, and as most of the other phones, you're better off taking photo with the primary camera and then zooming in. You're gonna get the same or pretty much a little bit better results, guys. So the secondary camera is not a big deal. It helps with the bokeh though. That's one of the better bokehs that I've seen on any phone basically. So the bokeh is okay, but on the other hand, the video is not very good, guys. I mean, you've got optical stabilization on 1080p, but it doesn't really do a good job. The software stabilization, I just don't see it. It's not good at all. So basically for videos, I wouldn't really recommend this phone. And when you go low light with the phone, things start to get a little bit soft as well. So I suggest let's have a look at a couple of video samples and then let's have a look at the photos, guys. But again, the camera is not great. Unfortunately, there is no option for electronic image stabilization, so I don't know if it's on, if it has any or it doesn't. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Okay guys, so let's test the back cameras now. I'm filming in 4K at the moment. We've got an option to switch to Full HD, which we will do in a sec. Although if you have the 4K option, I don't see why you should be filming in Full HD anymore. But anyway, I'm gonna test this out as well. Okay guys, so let's do a quick video in Full HD. I'm not gonna take too much time with that video because it doesn't make too much sense. So let's quickly do a short sprint over here. I'm very careful with the mud. But yeah, so yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is the 1080p good enough, or you prefer filming in 4K? But as I can see, at least on the screen, it looks sharp enough, honestly. Yeah, it's alright actually. Let's see. Okay guys, so let's test the autofocus in Full HD. Let's see what do we have. Okay, it's focusing, but not very well, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay guys, so let's test the autofocus in 4K. Let's see what do we have. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, yeah. That's alright, it actually works quite well. Yeah, I'm actually impressed. Very well. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching that far into the video, and it's time for my conclusion. In the beginning of the video I said that there's the OnePlus 5T killer, and in many ways it is, because basically it's the same as the OnePlus. You've got a great screen, great performance, great battery life, great sound output, and the only thing which lacks is the cameras. Pretty much the same. But the thing is that that one is 300 bucks, the OnePlus 5T came to 600 bucks, something like that. So basically if you're looking for an overall good phone without the good flagship cameras, this is the phone for you, and basically you have no reason to justify spending double that for a OnePlus 5T, guys. Let's be honest here. And yeah, pretty much that's one of my favorite phones, to be honest with you. But the thing is that the camera for me is important. When I go on holiday I want to have a good camera phone, and unfortunately this is not a holiday camera for me, guys. That's not a holiday phone. So if I go on holiday I won't rely on this phone. I'm gonna get the S8 or even the S9. Can you imagine, even the S9? Yeah, I've got both of them over here, or even the Mate 10. I can get the Mate 10 or the P10 as well. I mean, I've got so many phones, but yeah, when it comes down to cameras, Xiaomi, it doesn't really cut it, guys. But apart from that, the phone is pretty good, guys. I definitely highly recommend for you to check it out. They've got a blue color as well. I haven't really seen it in person, but I believe that it should be not that subtle, because that's a very subtle phone. You can't really say what kind of phone is that. It's kind of stealthy looking one. Not many phones can do that actually, and that's why I got the black version, but I'm sure I would have enjoyed the blue as well, guys. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below so you can check it out. And that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Adios.